Hello Jane, welcome to my first YouTube show. I'm here to talk to you about why thrifting is important to me, really. I know people call it thrifting now. I never really called it thrifting. So I grew up, actually, let's go, there's three reasons. There's three reasons why I want to speak to you about thrifting. Is one, I get asked by my friends all the time, where do you get your garms? Where do you get your clothes? How do you thrift? How do you know the places to go? Where do you go thrifting? Why are you so good at thrifting? So the reason I'm really good at thrifting is because I never really called it thrifting. I grew up in a very working class family. Not only working class, working class immigrant family. And going with my mum to car boot sales and charity shops and whatever was the most magical day ever, because you had no idea what you were gonna find. I didn't even know what the inside of a Primark looked like till I was at least 14, 15. So yeah, growing up out of charity shops, you know what, it's awful, right? Because right now it's a massive trend and everybody loves thrifting and everybody wants to know how to thrift. But when I was a kid, I got bullied for it. You bullies. No, really, kids can be really mean, but it's okay, I'm over it now, it's fine. So yeah, that's reason number one, is I'm really good at thrifting because it's been something I've done my whole life. Now, reason number two why I like thrifting is reason that many, in case you didn't know how much two was. Reason number two I really enjoy thrifting is, I'm actually a fashion design undergrad at the moment. When I joined this course, I thought to myself, oh, fashion design, I'm gonna go make pretty clothes, and it's gonna be magical. I'm gonna become the next Vivienne Westwood and talk about punk rock and how much I love, clothes. Putting sequins on everything. Trust me, if you're gonna do a fashion course, it's not that at all. It's a whole heap of stuff where you learn about history and society and sexism and feminism and austerity and fascism and governments and charities and it's just a whole heap of it's just not what I expected, but it's really good because it opened my eyes to what happens around the world. We need to spread awareness. When I heard about fast fashion, I thought, oh yeah, fast fashion must be bad, but I didn't know how bad. Fast fashion is bad. It's so bad. I did a project on, I can't remember what the project was on, but I ended up researching the Rana Plaza disaster. And it's absolutely terrible. If you haven't read about it, I would pick up your phone and just go on Google and just do a search. I'll do a search now actually of just a little bit. If you don't know what the Rana Plaza is, it's this garment making factory that they built on top of a shopping centre in Bangladesh, and they illegally built an additional floor or 2 floors, I'm not so sure. I'm not a facts guru. I don't remember all these things very well, but basically they built another floor illegally on top of the factory. And then I just watched this interview on YouTube of basically someone was filming inside the building. There were cracks in the foundation, cracks in the walls, and the workers were all really worried. And then I think literally a few days after the interview, the whole building collapsed on God knows how many people. I know that there was over 1,000 deaths and over 2,000 people injured, and that's just the ones that are on record. Yeah, really, you should just go online. You should read about the Rana Plaza disaster and get your information about where your clothes are coming from, because I promise you it ain't pretty. And And I like that the idea of thrifting is like icky, like, oh no, it's someone else has worn these clothes, whatever. Like, I think, you know, the ick factor has to go away, because, like, yes, someone else may have worn these clothes before, but like someone like me who's lived out of charity shops and thrift stores my entire life, like, I can tell you, you will not die if you wear something that someone else has worn. You're not gonna die, you're not gonna get an incurable skin disease. I mean, you might do, like, I can't guarantee that, but just make sure you, like, wash the clothes properly. And then reason number 3 that I like to thrift, and like, this is the most obvious reason, like, I think thrifting is good because it's just sustainability in general. So I read this thing the other day about how much water it takes to make one t-shirt, like how much water goes towards like the washing and dyeing and planting the cotton, whatever. So, oh my god, it's actually terrible. So one t-shirt will take up 2,700 litres of water. You can search it yourself. I'll leave a link. Actually, maybe I'll leave a link to like some interesting sources about information about fast fashion and all the rest of it. But yeah, really, like, it's so unsustainable. Like, fast fashion is the worst thing, and like, I feel like we really need thrifting. If you're gonna be vegetarian, vegan, whatever, if you're gonna fight about BLM and people's rights and whatnot, then you really should be aware of more things. Like, you should really open your eyes to as many opportunities to be a better person as you can. I'm not saying that like I'm perfect. I don't know anyone that's perfect, but I feel like awareness is the start of everything. You don't have to be perfect to just know. And I kind of also just wanted to let's have like Thrifty Thursdays, and then I want to do like an SJ Talks Tuesdays where I'll be speaking about just all sorts of different topics, like my battle with nicotine addiction, speak about just all the fun stuff like feminism and contraceptives and, you know, things that I think people should be aware of nowadays, mental health stuff. I don't know, it's exciting. Finally, I just want to thank you guys for joining me on my first episode. If you liked it, then it's 2021, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'll probably see you next Tuesday. Tuesday. I wish I could speak more about thrifting today, but like, you know, I would do like a haul or something like of my last thrift, but I kind of like just want to do like I want to do an episode where I actually go out and show you some of the cool shops in my neighborhood. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.